So to go back to what you were saying about that, there's been at least 130 different news sites that have been shut down that do not just push the mainstream media rhetoric. And my plan is well, it's not shut down because I don't put it out there because I've been scared away from doing that since 2012. And the morning of the evening where I was going to finally talk about my plan more candidly, that evening my page was censored online, and there's a lot of pages being shut down and censored. So it's kind of hard for people that have, info that is helpful to share that doesn't go along with the mainstream rhetoric. And a lot of us are struggling. So if you have any ideas on how to share without being killed, and it was the anniversary of the week or the week after of a death of someone who was probably killed for truth telling. So it's been very interesting.
Yes, we respect your choice to share this. Yes, so there are two things that we would like to share. In other words, do not perpetuate the fear. Yes, this is important, is it not? For there are things that are fearful at this time, yes, but it is your choice to perpetuate the fear or to stand in your own light. Yes? And so there is only so much you can do. Yes, you believe that there is almost so much you can share. In other words, there is almost so much you can share before you are told to close your mouth. Yes? In other words, can you not choose to direct your light outward? Instead of yes, exposing the truth in the way that you believe, can you not direct your light in a different way? Yes, can you not project your light outward? Yes, use your forum, yes, appropriately until you are able to then switch and change the energy. There will be an appropriate time in which you are then able to share what your heart's desire is longing for. Yes, in other words, Source Creator is providing, yes, an opportunity for you to be seen. Yes, is this not true? Are you not being seen, yes, in a public way? Yes, are you not being seen by the public eye? Yes, and so use this forum for what it is. In other words, use it, take advantage of the opportunities that are being offered now, be in present moment with what is being offered now, and understand that there will be an appropriate time for you to begin to share what your heart's desire longs for you to share. Yes? Does this make sense to you? There will be an appropriate time for you to be public with what you are wanting to share. Yes, there is no need to be afraid, for perhaps it is not the right time to expose what you are willing and wanting to offer. Yes, and understand that others who have chosen to share, yes, and offered their lives in doing so, have contracted for that. Yes, they have contracted for that experience. It was their part to play in the unfolding story of energetic evolution. Yes. So what is your part to play? Yes, what is your part to play in the unfolding story of energetic evolution? Perhaps you are already playing this part. So worrying less, yes, fearful less, embracing what is being offered now more. Yes, and the more you are in the moment of the role you are currently playing, the less you will be worrying about what you should do or how you should do. Be honest in the moment of what you are offering and understand that sooner or later there will be a forum in which you can offer more of what you are wanting to offer. Yes?
Do you see that for others as well? That it will be safe to speak about some topics that are not safe right now?
There are those who have chosen to play the role, yes, a fire starter. Yes. Yes. Starting a fire. Yes. And so they have offered their energy, yes, and contracted to be here to play that role. And so whether or not they will be exposed, yes, is part of their choice. But eventually, after so much fire starting, there will be a fire. And it will be unavoidable. And there will be those who will have to pay attention to what is burning around them. Yes? Makes sense? So there is a role for those who have come here, yes, to rebel against institutional process. Yes? They are playing that role nicely. And there are other energies that are supporting in that role until, yes, there is a smoother energy that can then balance and ground the energy of fire. So whether or not you are the role of fire starter, that is for you to determine. But pay attention to what you currently offer. Pay attention to how you make others feel. And know that there is a place and a form for what you are sharing, and another opportunity and another level of what you are wanting to share. Remember, you are evolving, and who you are now and who you will be in 10 years will be different. Yes? So use the public eye, the forum that you have, as an opportunity for what is being gifted to you now, and watch it change and transform. Yes? There is more being disclosed that is currently not shown to you at this moment.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Amana. May I ask one last question?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few people that I know that are close to me that are experiencing an enlightenment and awakening. They've been doing a lot of emotional work on themselves to clear themselves, and they've been coming into their own intuitive spiritual gifts. But something with all of them has happened where disease and virus has dimmed their light, and they feel pain. And it's taken them back in the advancements that they were made in their spiritual growth. Could you explain the operation and the purpose of virus and disease, and how that self-defeats the person even though they have strong faith and belief?
Aha! Perhaps you see the answer already. Is faith not faith until it is tested as such? And so, can the virus not be viewed as a gift in this way? Yes. So some of you believe, those who are very spiritual, have it all figured out. Yes. They have conquered and mastered this reality, and therefore they should never get sick. And so it is not for you to judge and decide that. Yes. Perhaps there is an offering being made here. Yes, perhaps there is a learning period and a growth process in which this person that you speak of is being challenged to see this virus, this illness, as an offering. Yes, as a gift. That is the ultimate test, is it not? Perhaps they are spiritually advanced, for they would not be given such a test. Yes, to see the darkest of self, yes, even the ugliest virus, and accept it with love. This is a test of a true spiritual master, is it not? For it is easy to love beautiful parts of self that shine and sparkle. Yes. It is easy to accept furry bunnies. Yes. They are cute. It is quite another thing to love, yes, a hairy beast. Yes. Something dark and foreboding that has teeth. Yes. But if you can turn on the light of self-love, can this beast not be transformed into a furry bunny? And so, perhaps the person that you spoke of, perhaps this is their lesson. Perhaps this is part of their choice to incarnate as this time. Perhaps this is what they are going through now. So, do not judge, yes, a book by its cover, to say, yes, this person is so good. How could they have something so foul in their life? Yes. Why do good people get sick? Yes.
Why did the law of attraction fail?
So in other words, you are saying if this person's thoughts were elevated, yes, why would they contract a disease or an illness if they were always in a good state or frame of mind?
Exactly.
Again, this is not for you to judge, to say it failed or it succeeded, yes? You are not living their experience. You do not know their thought processes, patterns. You do not know what they contracted here for. It is an experience. You are contracted to have experiences, yes? Whether good or bad, they are not judged. So the law of attraction did not fail. The law of attraction brought forth the best experience for life. So you are judging to think if I have good thoughts, only good things happen to me. If I have bad thoughts, bad things happen to me. We're seeing it very black and white, and we understand the reason for doing so, for it is a learning tool. Yes? But the highest learning and the highest evolution is what the universe will always offer you. And this is the truest law of attraction. The thought that love of self is primary. Yes? And the universe will provide experiences that offer love of self. Yes? And perhaps this was brought forward to then reveal a newer part of self. So perhaps this person is now able to heal themselves and heal this virus. Alas, they are transformed, are they not? Alas, they are a higher vantage point than where they were before they had the virus. So again, you cannot judge and deem the law of attraction as successful or unsuccessful, for you do not know the process and the pattern for this own person's evolution. Yes, as well as recognizing that trauma imprints itself over periods of time. So you say this person has been having positive thoughts for 5 years, they should be okay. Yes, you do not know the birth process, you do not know incarnations or patterns of lineage, belief systems. Yes, do not judge a book by its cover, and do not deem, yes, yourself an authority to say the law of attraction failed or succeeded. What is being offered is ultimate truth. What is being offered is ultimate growth. What is being offered is an ultimate test of faith and self-love. And that, if this individual is ready to see it as a gift, will transform and heal their illness and will transform their lives. If they are able to accept this beast as a furry bunny. Good question indeed, is it not? Yes, a good lesson indeed, is it not? Aha. We are thanking you again.
No, thank you for embellishing and explaining and enlightening that.
Amana, this is Stephanie. I want just to expand on that for a second. If we can create disease, then we can create wellness. Is it not true that going forward into life that there will be no disease?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. For every illness, there is a cure. Oh, yes. You are gifted with an answer for every question. Yes. You are gifted a cure for every illness. You are advancing towards self-healing. You are advancing towards self-belief, reuniting with fractured self, completion and wholeness. And as you do so, illness will present itself. As you are on the journey to wholeness, illness will manifest. Perhaps a test, you would say, perhaps a challenge to see all parts of self with love, as we have spoken of. But make no mistake that you are a self-taught healer. Every one of you knows how to heal yourself. You are innately given that gift. And so you say, how do I do that? The universe will show you how. Yes. You merely need to raise your vibration to allow yourself to love all parts of self, released from judgment that knocks on your door and tells you how to feel and tells you what to think and tells you right and wrong. Acceptance will heal all forms of judgment. So embracing acceptance, allowance, love will enable you to heal anything fractured in the wholeness of the body, mind and spirit. Anything separate from self will be healed by higher vibrational thoughts and feelings that are laced with love and laced with allowance and laced with acceptance. Perhaps we are closing now. So let us embrace in spirit and body, in thought and feeling. Let us accept each other for who we are. Let us remember that the truth, yes, shall reveal itself accordingly to what we need and highlight areas in which we need to embrace resistance within. Let us be thankful for every opportunity that knocks on our door to teach us more about who we are, even hairy beasts. Thank you.
Thank you, Amana,
Thank
for
you.
sharing your wisdom with us.